No, no, I'll just ask a very simple question to Lokesh when he's talking about what is fictional, what is not, what is fake news, what is fake narrative. Lokesh, is it pure imagination or fiction that Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven on a winged horse?
Anand, well, that's a religious work.
Is it fictional?
When I'm talking about a secular literature.
Is it fictional?
I think you have done your doctorate. You must be knowing about the difference.
Answer the question.
Literature and a religious.
It's a simple question.
In nature.
Is it fictional?
If you're talking
is it true? Do you believe it? Do you believe it or not?
No. Anand,
there we go.
Grossly mistaken.
So easy. It's so easy to expose, Lokesh.
With literature.
Now let me come. Now, Lokesh, please don't interrupt. I'll tell you why this is dangerous, Pranesh. I'll tell you why. Because it was the Congress that has banned hundreds of films, hundreds of books, including satanic verses that Rajiv Gandhi did not even read. But charlatans like Khushwant Singh told him, advised him to ban. And today, people like Lokesh Jindal are calling people like Khushwant Singh as liberal.
There is a public safety law which prevents
public safety law. So freedom of speech is subject to their whims and fancies. That's what I'm saying. This is the hypocrisy that must be outed. Public safety law. You can say anything against Hindus. You can say anything against Hindus. But when it comes to people of other religion, there is a law. Suddenly you remember a law when it comes to Islam or Christianity. You ban Da Vinci Code. You ban satanic verses. But when it comes to anything concerning Hinduism, everything is kosher. ऐसे hypocrisy यहाँ नहीं चलेगी भाई.
Public harmony. Such works they have a potential to disturb public peace.
नहीं, ये डिबेट पे जो हिपोक्रेसी होती है तो सेंसर बोर्ड डज नॉट हैव अ से इन दिस, नहीं तो ये भी बैन हो जाता. बट
going to decide. It is the bureaucracy that is going to decide.
No, Mr. Jindal.
Bureaucracy will decide.
Mr. Jindal, why will the bureaucracy decide?
So why was the red sari? Why was the red sari banned? Why did Congress ban the red sari?
And they look at
the life of Sonia Gandhi.
Only then the decision is taken.
Tell me, why did the Congress not allow a movie that was based on the interaction between Pandit Nehru and Edwina Mountbatten to be aired? Why? Tell me. Was it something to do with public decency?
No, tell me one thing.
Please don't be a hypocrite here. You are no one to decide what is good and what is bad. That is the problem.
There is censorship in this country, isn't there?
What is censorship?
So you support censorship, na? So say it. Say it that you support censorship.
I support responsible censorship.
Responsible censorship. Okay, responsible. What is responsible censorship, Mr. Jindal?
What is good for the society?
What is responsible censorship? Kashmir files को ban कर दो, बुरा बोल दो, responsible censorship.
Because Kashmir files deliberately demonizes Muslims.
Demonizes Muslims.
Where?
Politically motivated.
No, it doesn't.
That movie is factually incorrect. That entire.
What are you talking about?
Okay, 1 minute. The genocide of Hindus is fictional.
There we go.
I am not saying, see, genocide of Muslims, genocide of Hindus occurred in Kashmir.
Okay, then what is the film about then?
But then the manner in which
कैसे हुआ था ये tornado आया था क्या हुआ था? How did tsunami आया था? How did the Hindus die?
Muslims is something that is objectionable.
Mr. Jindal, how did the Hindus die? Was it an earthquake?
Pranesh,
responsible censorship.
So you want to say
responsible?
Mr. Jindal, no, 1 minute. You were saying that Kashmir Files demonized Muslims.
The demonization of Muslims in that movie,
How?
Kashmir Files, is justified. Is it justifiable to demonize a community?
How was the community demonized?
Why was they demonized? You're talking of terrorists who killed Hindus, who committed genocide. You are saying you cannot demonize Osama bin Laden?
Anand, have you watched the movie? Have you watched the movie Kashmir Files?
Of course I watched the movie.
Kashmir Files?
And I've talked about it as well. And I've talked about it on show when Pradesh was there. And I gave you documented instances of Nadimar massacre, of slogans raised from the top of mosque, Ralif, Salif, Galif. Do you think that is all fiction? Sorry, Lokesh.
Certain things right. It is very important for us to
Lokesh, you lost the argument the moment you said you believe in responsible censorship.
It's important that
you believe in responsible censorship. That is where you lost the argument, my friend. There is nothing like responsible censorship.
Life with dignity. When you tend to
tomorrow you will say that there is responsible emergency.
An entire
there is conscientious emergency.
Right.
You will support emergency.
The Muslims have.
Do you criticize Indira Gandhi for emergency? You will say no. That was responsible emergency.
Mr. Jindal, I am sorry to say, with every word you are speaking, Mr. Jindal, I am sorry to say this. Don't get me wrong. Every word that you are speaking, you are exposing your hypocrisy, sir. आप ब्यूरोक्रेसी की बात कर रहे थे, ये hypocrisy सामने आ रही है.